The disaster happened several years ago. One night, a blue energy burst consumed two islands of the archipelago, Tartarus and Ongon. Aurora turned the skies unnaturally blue. All communication with the islands was lost. The government reacted swiftly. The whole archipelago was isolated. All the information regarding what was going on there deemed top secret. People united in their desires to get rich, or to discover something yet unknown, created groups of researchers and adventurers across the whole area. Upon arriving, members of the expedition ran into previously unknown mutated animals and witnessed abnormal activity. Many died trying to reach Ground Zero, the center of ongoing bursts. Several mysterious Soviet plants. These blue tides, they still happen regularly. Like some disease, these tides consume and warp the islands, each time plunging us deeper into darkness. Although there are some rumors of those who survived the burst and gained something of an immunity. Who knows? Maybe you're one of those. Wake up. Your time has come.
Oh, the Holy Awakening. Come on, speak. Edgar will now explain everything. But first tell me, how much do you remember about your past? Do you remember who you were before? We're so glad you remember everything. We carried you for what it seemed like an eternity. We thought you've lost your mind after all that happened. Oh, we found you in the middle of a new tide near the destroyed caravan. Were you traveling with them? Or you don't remember? A new anomaly appeared in the area where we found you. An explosion. Edgar believes that the shockwave led to the destruction of your caravan. Anyway, when we arrived, the anomaly nearly absorbed you whole. You were in the middle of a bunch of rocks, surrounded by little blue lights. All the other men in the caravan were killed by them. They burned them alive. The fact that you survived is quite unusual. It should have turned anyone into a fallen, or just a pile of ashes. But as you see, you're still alive. Due to reasons yet unknown, you may possess some abilities similar to ours, and we'd like to test it. Take the knife. It's good for, for a start.
Does it even shoot?
The scraps you were wearing made you look like a hobo, so we thought you definitely needed new clothes. A trekker died here recently. Go search him. Fits you perfectly. Oh, I can't believe I forgot. Here, take this. Here's a phone, but don't get it wrong. It's not to communicate with us, but it will sure come in handy. Hold on to it. Come closer. We've been waiting for you. As you might have guessed by now, we saved you, valued customer. And we give you all these items for a reason. You follow? You're pretty smart for a man who's been through the tide. But believe me, our interests align. Our task will also be in favor for you. Only if you think you can handle it, of course. We want you to go back to where we found you. We want you to search that place for something extraordinary. Something that would catch your eye. It's very hard to describe since we don't know whether it even has a description. Basically, we want you to find out what happened to you in the past. That's the price Edgar wants you to pay. And you owe Edgar, right? There are two paths out of here, but the second one, through the rift, is not an option anymore, since the rift collapsed. Now it's just the road south of here, along the sheer mountain. Follow it, and that will lead you straight to the wrecked caravan. My valued customer, is there anything else you need? Look, customer, you're asking hard questions. Edgar and the customer are completely different beings. We do not feel what you feel. We do not see what you see. And we do not hear what you do. And we don't know what the future holds for you. Oh, my valued customer, is there anything else you need?
Читай. Видишь буквы? Читай. Видишь буквы? Читай. Читай сообщение.
I just checked, the pasture's closed off, nobody's after us.
Good riddance. I gotta go meet the boss now, and in the meantime, you take care of our comrade.
Yeah. Now what about you? Oh no, we're here. Corny and I were considering what to do with you. That fight in the church showed us your determination, as well as your combat skills. It is exactly what we're looking for. Yes, and in addition to good pay and respect, we have something else to offer. Corny and I work for the local mayor, Mavrodi. He runs the show here on Tartarus. Mavrodi is known as a good businessman. And what do you think Mavrodi deals in? Information. Don't you want to know what happened to you? Your case is definitely a strange one, and you don't seem to know much about life on the island. Mavrodi has connections. He can find out how it all turned out like this. We'll handle that. The old geezer's knocking on every door in the tower right at this moment, telling everyone how great it'll be to have you with us. All you have to do is agree. Yeah, and we also have a task for you. We've gathered some goodies on the raid for a certain someone. That was actually the reason behind that whole racket. You take it now. It's not for you. You'll need to take this thing and give it to the client. Yeah. This job is a great opportunity for you to meet some important people and learn more about the Wandering Pass as a whole. I recommend you make as many new contacts as possible. Stay visible, because fame and reputation can easily land you a job. Come on, chop chop. We got a lot of work ahead of us.
The Wandering Pass was founded only 2 years ago, and now, after a short time, the former isolated settlement has turned into nothing short of the capital of Tartarus. The city is run by Mavrodi, a rather unique personality, and extremely greedy, but at the same time, nothing less than brilliant. My advice to you is to try to establish contact both with the city administration and, if you're lucky, with Mavrodi himself. These kinds of connections will definitely be useful to you in the future.
Jesus Christ! Welcome to the City of Wanderers.
Hey guys, did you see that Yefim's brother repaired the Neva? I heard the car even managed to drive for a bit.
What? Really? Why does he even need it?
Why do you think I know? Apparently they have nothing to do over there.
What are those ragged clothes you're wearing? Come on, where are you planning to go wearing them? To scrub out a toilet? Did you think it was just one bad day? I'm on the verge of bankruptcy here. In the past, no one cares about appearance. A bunch of rednecks, peasants, hillbillies. And why should I be happy when these hillbillies tolerate wearing potato sacks instead of normal clothes? Potato sacks! Can you believe it, man?
But Sardana, yeah, she's a classy babe.
Speak of the devil! I was told that you were coming. Welcome, welcome. Semyon is the name. I take care of the affairs of Mavrodi in the trade union on the territory of the pass. Nice to meet you. It's comforting to see the order finally delivered to me. Do you know what the contents of this container are, and why the good-for-nothing Volkov would send you here instead of delivering the package himself? Of course you don't know. Anyway, it was very careless of him to entrust such dangerous things to you. The artifact you delivered to me is extraordinarily dangerous. To put it simply, artifacts are bundles of energy, which can be used to upgrade your armor, weapons, or as an energy supply. Artifacts are extremely rare, and their activation in the wrong hands can lead to disastrous consequences. You could find yourself being beaten, sliced open, disemboweled and wrung dry. Anyway, what were we talking about? As I understood it, you want me to give you some sort of instructions or recommendations, right? Very good. Let's put things in order, shall we? First, I will tell you about the Wandering Pass. Are you ready to hear this story? Initially, two major expeditions began exploring the islands. The Brigade and the Conglomerate. Apart from them, there were smaller groups and individuals who didn't share the same aspirations as the major players. Loners, neutrals, explorers, hunters, they all needed a safe place, a home, and liberty. And they also needed a person who was ready to gather people around themselves to build this very home. We needed a hero, and then he showed up, Mavrodi. He gathered loyal followers around him, and together with them, including me, your humble servant, we worked to create the pass. We established a free settlement where anyone who abides by our rules could feel right at home. The Wandering Pass maintains neutrality. All wanderers are welcome here. Well, now do you have a good grasp on what the Wandering Pass is all about? That wasn't my intention. I just want you to understand my message. The pass is a place where a person is valued more highly than their convictions. We all get along together, from the locals to the visiting students from Kiev or Minsk. If you choose to work with us, you'll see for yourself. You are most certainly going to become the go-to person for the locals. The secret is to respect others, and they will respect you in return. That's the way we do it here. You should visit Topor. Boris Topor. He's our supply officer, and he manages the armory. His shop is on the second floor of the building by the north gate. When you meet him, say the following words to him. The cuckoo is calling the game warden. Yes, some gifts are awaiting you, which by order of my superiors, I should provide to you. Once you're done sorting all this out, please come back here to me.
Discount sales today! Hurry up, before it's sold out.
Well, what of it? What do you need, rookie? What? Which cuckoo? Why is it calling? Ah, so that's it. Hilarious. I mean, it's just that you don't really fit the criteria. Just forget it. Usually they only send our own folks to me with a code like that. What does that mean, cabin boy? Does it turn out that you've sold your ass to Mavrodi? So that's how it is with you, rookie. Anyway, I was instructed that in exchange for your code, I was to give you this package of stuff. So, listen carefully. First of all, rookie, here is your traveling backpack. Secondly, I will give you some hexes for helping our guys out. Hexes are the local currency, which we use everywhere throughout the archipelago. Rubles, dollars, and other rubbish from the mainland isn't worth anything here. You rookie, what's up with you? Are you really so green behind the ears? I was also supposed to give you a detector and some medicine, but unfortunately, I won't be able to do that. I only have one detector free at the moment, but it's in need of repair. So that's what we're gonna do. If you're gonna come serve with us, you'll have to find your own detector. If you don't join, well, then to hell with you. It's none of my business. But with medicines, it's much easier. You can run over to Sardana's right now. She'll give them to you. It's just that drugs aren't my speciality. She's in charge of medications here. But just keep in mind, boy, that she is sort of a shaman. Yeah, she's one of those locals here. She treats not only with some pills, ointments, bandages and all those things. In her arsenal, she also keeps herbs and other unorthodox treatments. However, it would be better if you were to find out from her yourself. Wait a second. Think, Topor, think. Got it. Tell her I remember what you did on Wednesday night. You'll find Sardana in the one-story house that's right behind the trading stalls by the entranceway. Of course not, you rookie. Why would there be?
Welcome! Is there something you need? Oh, holy Raven God. I'll put that old rascal in his place. I will transfer the entire batch to Topor's safekeeping, and he will have to find his own pills. That old Siberian schmuck. Okay, alright. My name is Sardana. You can come visit me anytime to get some herbs and medications. As for your request, I can give you some first aid kits and a couple of my potions. They're all top quality. This is how I explain it to my customers. My products will make you run as fast as a horse, be as strong as a bear, and be as stubborn as a donkey. But not at the same time. And only with the right potion. Besides the potions, there are also stimulants. But these are chemical, not natural. And I wouldn't trust them. As a shaman, I warn you. Be careful what you put into your body. Now listen, would you be able to help me? I brewed up a new potion. It's on the table over there. Do you want to try it? Would you do it for me? It's gonna help you if I cooked it up properly. Well, I don't think so. A friend of mine tried it the other day and she said it's awesome. No need to worry. I want to test it some more. I drank some myself, but I don't feel anything, so I guess it's fine.
Did she give you the potion? The very one, yeah? Come on, spill your guts.
Of course not. She's just a nice, trustworthy lady. That's not usually the case here.
Come on. Drink it up and tell me how you feel. What's up?
How do you feel? Hey. Are you okay? Uh-oh.
Seems like
Something's gone wrong. Don't panic.
Hey, please remain calm. It'll wear off really soon. 1 second. I will find something for you. It was all my fault. I'm sorry. I hope you're all right. It doesn't seem like anything serious happened. Listen, I just wanted to help you. Well, your aura. It's horrifying, you know? It's as though you didn't merely see death from the sidelines, but were actually acquainted with it, personally. As if you were tormented by nightmares caused by anomalies. I was worried, and I thought my potion could help you. It should have relaxed you. I tested it. It wasn't especially made for you. Later on, it'll be used for the pass and Ark. The unique blend of my potion's herbs should have established a connection with the spirits of the island. And they should have helped you. They should have helped you for sure. No need to worry. There are no dangerous ingredients or blends in the potion that could threaten your life. But the reaction, your body's reaction and the changes in your aura are suggestive. It's sort of unusual. Do you feel any other side effects? Ah, that's not a problem at all. Go to the bar nearby and get something to eat on me. Please. You'll recognize the bar immediately by its sign. It is clearly visible from many spots in town. Please, tell Iceman that I've sent you. He's our local bartender. He is a sweetheart. He owes me a couple of favors, so he'll surely agree to provide you with lunch and some other supplies as well. About that potion thing, I really wanted to help you. Once again, I'm so sorry. When you're done, get back to Semyon, all right? And please, say hi to him for me.
We grabbed a lot on the last run, of course. But that's okay. We'll get better.
Are you trying to reassure yourself?
So I told him...
Hello, buddy. Are you looking for anything?
Get out. And he tells me I'm a fucking
Yep, that's what they say. I'm Iceman. What are you looking for? Why would I feed you? You seem perfectly capable of finding your own food. Oh, why didn't you say so before? Say no more. I'll give you some for my prized reserves. Sorry about that. Hopefully you won't hold a grudge. We're decent people here. Everything's always done in good faith. We're always looking out for our friends. Here you go. You want to eat, huh? Look, you don't want to be hungry here on the island. The body needs its nutrition. Take care of yourself, my friend. Well then, are we even? No hard feelings?
How did it go? Will you tell me? Did you manage to make any friends? Alright then. Now, back to our business. I've received confirmation from Cornet. Mavrodi is interested in you. He wants to discuss future collaboration. Go to the Mavrodi Tower. I don't think I need to explain what kind of tower it is. It's the largest building in this town. Oh, don't you dare ask anything about it. I think you may have already gathered by now that Mr. Mavrodi has a somewhat inflated ego. However, I didn't say anything about it, although it's painfully obvious. Go to the receptionist. The receptionist is the person on the first floor who stands behind the counter which has a sign. Of course. Good luck to you.
Wow, I've got experience.
A new face. Welcome to Guildhall. Tell me, Have you come to this place with some purpose in mind, or did you just accidentally wander in? Would you like to learn more about Guildhall? Awesome. You're here by a request from Corny, passed on to you by Semyon, right? Mr. Mavrodi is waiting for you on the top floor of the tower. You can pass freely. Security has been notified, no worries. You can reach Mr. Mavrodi's office by the staircase, of course.
And you really think this is a smart decision? This intel looks to me like an obvious trap.
Oh, my dear old friend. Tell me, where do you think I'd be if I didn't take that kind of risk?
Still, you have to understand that the cult will not leave us alone. We need to weigh out all the risks. By the way...
Here is our guest in the flesh. Just in time to take a job, too.
Don't you think it's reckless to send a novice?
Shut it, Corny. I'm aware of your opinion. Now, let's get back to business. Hi, my new friend. I am Mavrodi, the chief wanderer among all the wanderers here in the pass. I have been informed of your mind-boggling circumstances. You know what? I'm actually willing to help you. My word is worth a lot, if I may say so myself. If you have read my biography, The Pyramid Principle, now on sale in every one of the trade union's shops at 50% off, you might have learned that Mavrodi the Marvelous always stands his ground. Here, take it and read it in your spare time. And now, let's get back to our business. Well, rookie, how's your working mood? Are you ready to prove yourself worthy? I only need those who are cheerful, you know what I mean? Bright-eyed specialists in anything and everything. I'm sick and tired of whining old bastards. Ah, you get straight to the point. I like that in people. My offer to you is to be my emissary. Now, I'll explain what that means and what you'd have to do. In case you still hadn't noticed, our pass is not simply a neutral town anymore. It's expanding. We now have a military. We've established partnerships with the trade union, and blah, blah, blah. In short, we are getting stronger, and many folks don't like that. We bring order to these lands, while the dark forces try to destroy it. There are a lot of them. Renegades, crazy cultists, religious fanatics, and the fallen. We've got plenty of enemies, and as a rule, they are all brainless. You are our emissary, and the emissary's role is to represent the interests of the Wandering Pass in other regions. Basically, you'll be like a diplomat, but with more capabilities. Only what you do will carry no consequences for me. The role of emissary is just a cover. In fact, what I really need is an agent, and I want to pay you for special assignments, and I intend to pay handsomely. You ask, "Oh, Mavrodi, what will I have to do?" Investigate, learn, kill, interrogate, negotiate. That'll be part of your difficult task. Yup, the difficult task of turning this promising yet trashy island into a cut diamond. Of course I do. The whining old fart and Alexei Volkov think that you can withstand the tides. That alone would be enough. But these buggers say that you can fight too. That's the ultimate combo. Join my ranks, and I'll be able to provide you with work, any info you ask for, and maybe even accommodations. An excellent decision. Then, let's make our relationship official right away. Before I fill you in on our affairs, you have to sign a paper. Don't worry, it's a mere formality. Press your hand down on the paper, placing it in the outline shape. Press your hand. Yes, just like that. Excellent! Welcome to the ranks of the initiative! Now we can speak freely, and I can stop clowning around. That procedure has proven that you're clean, and now you'll be able to get answers to your future questions faster. But what exactly just happened, and how this paper works is a trade secret. But no, it has nothing to do with magic. That's what the department you will work for is called. Mavrodi's Secret Service, protecting the Wandering Pass and the island of Tartarus. Sounds great, doesn't it? Well then, you're in a serious organization now. Our agents and allies are all around the island, almost everywhere. The initiative is a real force, albeit hidden from public view. All right, now we can finally move on to your first task. Listen. If you ask me, oh, my dear friend Mavrodi, what's bothering you most right now? And you know what I'll tell you? A bunch of fucking fanatics in raven feathered costumes. They call themselves the Cult of the Raven, and the cult's members have already become a big problem for the entire island, and we're not the only ones suffering because of them. Members of the cult attack our caravans, abduct our people, and as captives use them in their dark, gory rituals. Just the other day, the cultists attacked a bunch of our trade caravans, almost simultaneously, and it seems to me that I have an idea as to why. We can't let the crime slide. Our informant found the spot where many of these cultists gather. We must strike a blow against these bastards. Well, what do you think? Volkov will lead an assault on the enemy base, while Corny and the rest of the pioneers head there with you. The objective is to destroy the base of the Cult of the Raven and seize everything valuable for us. There's also one more thing I wanted to tell you. You might come across a small, bright purple container at the base. It may be twitching or making strange sounds, knocking, for example. To be honest, I myself don't know. As I said, I only have guesses, but for the moment, I'll keep them to myself. Get underway to the Rogue Wastelands. In order to get to the Rogue Wastelands, use the services of a guide of the initiative. The guide usually hangs around the western gates. He'll take you to where you need to go. Tell him that you're Pioneer 6. It's your new code name. That's how we will refer to you in the initiative. As for everyone else, you may introduce yourself as you wish. The others will explain everything else to you on site. Good luck. Oh, and don't forget about the book. Read it in your spare time.
Hey, what are you looking at, huh? Where are all the girls? Hey, Iceman, are you ignoring me, you wimp?
Good day. Do you need anything from me? Understood. Nice to meet you. I am one of the Initiative's guides. I see that we're traveling light. That's great. It'll be faster this way. And yes, I know you are new in the Initiative. I have to clarify some things to you before we start. I'm not only a guide in the organization, I'm also one of your assistants. You can ask me about the world and the way it works. I'll gladly share what I know. Don't hesitate to ask. The other guides will do the same for you. Next, I can tell you about the zones into which we divide the island, about the powers at play and different settlements on the island. Well, and finally, I can tell you more about the Rogue Wastelands to which we are heading. Tell me, what would you like to know? Good day. Do you need anything from me? Understood. Nice to meet you. I see that we're traveling. I'm not only a guide and next, I can tell you. Tartarus is divided into green, yellow, and red zones. The difference between them lies in how dangerous and how well explored they are. For instance, the green zone represents regions that have already been explored and inhabited. We are located in it. The green zone also includes the Rogue Wastelands, the Murky Swamps, the Mushroom Plain, and the settlements of two factions, Tradeburg and Ark. The yellow zone is represented by the territories we call the Midlands. That's where there are still a lot of areas where no man has set foot, as well as where more animals and anomalies are ranging around. The red zone is the most remote region. the Shadowlands. It is extremely dangerous, and most threats usually come right from there. Why are they called the Shadowlands? Because no one can say for sure what is going on there. Well, that's all I can tell you about the zones. There are three major powers at play on Tartarus. The first is us, the Wandering Pass, backed by the Trade Union. It is a city and a faction. Our partners from the Trade Union are actively conducting business with the entire island, and their caravans travel from here directly through Tetris, which is located in the Rogue Wastelands in the north, and through Nerafon on the Mushroom Plain, which lies to the south. Nerafon and Tetris are not independent settlements, and you will find their populations to be untrustworthy. Therefore, these settlements are of the least interest. Located to the south is a settlement founded by the conglomerate called S.T.A.L.K.E.R. The conglomerate brings together different native tribes and those who support their way of life. The conglomerate trades well with us, which makes the brigade envious. The brigade, in turn, consists of people who share the Soviet view of the future of the archipelago. They also trade with everyone else, but they want to trade even more. Their settlement is even called Tradeburg. Ironically, trade there isn't really taking off. Aside from those, there are a lot of smaller camps and settlements, not worth mentioning. That's all I can tell you about the powers at play and major settlements on the island. The Rogue Wastelands are, well, something between the steppe and a desert. I could say there's nothing special there, but I'd be lying. The Wastelands are teeming with all sorts of undead, as well as the scum that imitate them. It is said that when the first tide came, the Rogue Wastelands were warped by a huge beam, something similar to a laser. It is thought that this was what burned everything there to hell. Only these are lies, of course. Nothing really grew there, even before the tide. In short, the Rogue Wastelands are filled with all sorts of beasts, caverns, abandoned stations, settlements covered by sand, and shipwrecks washed ashore. There is loot to be found, but you can also die quite easily. In the center of the Wastelands, there is a town built from shipping containers called Tetris. This is a settlement of bandits who, for a mere pittance, are ready to keep the roads safe for a caravan. You'd be better off avoiding Tetris. Well, that's all I can tell you about the Rogue Wastelands. Follow me, and don't fall behind. We are setting off right now.
Just like in a dream, supply deliveries were established. But nearby my house, family and everything was just as it was before. It's a shame. A shame. A real shame.
You've gotten weaker. Instead of tea, you need to eat more porridge, you son of a bitch!
Well, you learn how to cook it first, and then you can make wisecracks, you jackass. It doesn't even taste like food. It's animal feed.
That way, you can sort it out with the dogs and worms yourself. But when it comes to business, you sit there pissing in your pants. Like, oh, but that's dangerous!
Was there an order? No. So we won't do it. And you better just keep quiet and keep looking after your garbage cuisine, you good-for-nothing.
Well, the cooking is crap because you can't keep track of the supplies properly. That's why I'm cooking whatever there is for you to eat. So gobble down the chef's specialty, and don't splatter it all over yourself. Ha!
We flushed the worms out from this side, too. Where the hell do they even come from?
I caught you, my good friend. You won't believe it. It looks like they come out of sand. It's not funny. I've been here for a couple of months, and there's never been such a mess before. Oh, come on, be patient. Somehow we managed before, and we'll manage now. Whoa!